Hi beautiful Pisces, welcome to White Sky Tarot. I'm Michelle and I'm here to do your short and sweet midweek tarot reading for the week of August 18 to 24. Okay, Pisces, one card for the tone of the reading, and I need 3 of these ones. And Pisces, thank you so much for being here. If you feel like liking and subscribing, please do so. It'll be greatly appreciated. It's still a fairly new channel, only 3-4 months, so all your love to the channel is really greatly appreciated. All right, but 2 more for my Pisces, please. 2 more. Okay, here we go. And the last, whoopsie, don't want those. Last one for my Pisces, please. Okay, definitely that one. Let's do it. Okay, Pisces, first card out. Page of Pentacles. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced, and excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Okay, so something is going to be offered to you. Could have to do with a monetary situation of some kind. 7 of Swords. Over the past 2 weeks, I've had the 7 of Swords so many times. It's really prominent. So the 7 of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing energy. However, with positive cards around, if it turns out that way, it's also about planning and deep conversation for me in terms of strategic movements going forward. Then the 8 of Swords, something that makes you feel a bit stuck in your mind. Going over worries, stressful situations, not being able to shake those less good thoughts. And then Hierophant, it's all about opening up to the messages from above. He is kind of our person between heaven and earth. He's all about tradition, marriage, culture, religion, all that stuff as well. We need to clarify, Pisces. What message is it that's coming in? Message, the Page of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. Okay, there's a message coming in that requires you to make a decision. You'll be presented with either, 2 things you need to make a decision between, or standing at a crossroads here. So let me just find out what that 7 of Swords is all about. Let's clarify the 7 of Swords for my Pisces. The 9 of Pentacles. Okay, that's a very independent energy. Somebody who is working hard for his money, but like the finer things in life. And know that that person, he or she knows, can do whatever they put their mind to independently. They don't necessarily need a partner around to get to where they want to be. So it could be yourself just kind of making some plans for the future. I want another message to clarify the 7 of Swords though. All right, this one here. Oh, we'll take this one. King of Swords. Okay, so there's a King of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Very straightforward individual, very blunt, very black and white, super logical. Could often be a person in authority, high up in a company or in government. I don't know quite what that is yet. We will just have to have a look at it. 8 of Swords is clarified by the Devil. Okay, so that's toxic energy. Either toxic people around you or yourself, keeping yourself bound in toxic thought patterns, that could be the case, because we do have the Eight of Swords here with somebody who is keeping themselves stuck. Swords are all about mental energy. So I think you're keeping yourself stuck there. What's the Hierophant? Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? The Eight of Swords. So you got that. All right. So I think I get this feeling of you beating yourself up if you choose to lead this independent life where people in your surroundings may kind of pressure you to go into a relationship, maybe start a family or whatever that may be. But all you want is just lead that independent life at the moment. But it's really hard. You know, you often hear that, you know, people have got siblings and they're all married, they've got family, and then you sit at a big family gathering and all people are like, why don't you have someone? Shouldn't you have a partner now? Or, you know, in some cultures it's quite important that people are getting married and have kids, and, you know, they feel the pressure from the family unit. I kind of get that scenario. And all you want to do is just stay in your independence, just go forward as you please, being independent, you know. That's how I feel. That's a kind of a funny message. Couple more messages for my Pisces, please. Couple more messages for my Pisces. Okay, nothing wants to pop out, Pisces. Okay, there's one there for sure. And another one for my Pisces, please. And here we go. Perfect. All right, Pisces. Okay. I feel like whenever I do your reading, it is as we come to the conclusion of the reading, there's always somebody popping in here. You got a Knight of Wands, and I do feel that I've had that for you before. That there could be a person in your environment again. He's a little bit flighty though, but with the Ace of Pentacles, he could actually be sincere in offering you something that could be long-term. Maybe you're not ready for it, Pisces. Maybe you just want your independent energy without being attached to anyone. But there is somebody there who is offering you something of value with the Ace of Pentacles. Just tell me about this Knight of Wands for my Pisces, please. What should Pisces do in terms of the offer from the Ace of Wands? Let me get one more. Okay, so when this person comes in, it might be a friend already who's coming into offering you, and this takes you off guard. There's a Tower falling. And yeah, the King of Wands. So actually where this person was super flighty, he might now have evaluated his behavior and actually embracing the King of Wands, which is a more stable energy. Still that, you know, flirty, charismatic, super attractive person, but it's more stable than that Knight of Wands. Yeah, and then we have the Knight of Cups and offer. Yeah, so it is what it is. What I said there with the stable offer from the Knight of Wands, it is exactly that. He is not as flighty as he seems, and he will come and offer you something. You know, let's start up. Let's see where it goes. I really find you attractive. I want you. Let's see where it goes. Pisces, that was your reading. Take care. Bye.